I think that's one thing that I wished I would have kind of lent more into when I was making this decision. Is just you've got to do. There's no, the more you think it, the more you think your way out of it. You've just got to do, see what sticks, kind of vibe. Rise and grind, 6 a.m. Much as I hate buying into the kind of productivity, you have to be productive to be successful. Really just knocking them out, doing it is the only thing that's working for me currently. And when I was doing a stall at the Barrows, I went to kind of chat local famous artists, if that makes sense, in the nicest way possible, but it's he's just such a normal, humble guy. And I said oh, I'm just about to do my first exhibition, I've just quit my job, do you have any tips? And he was like, you've just got to do it. So I think that's one thing that I wished I would have kind of lent more into when I was making this decision. Is just you've got to do. There's no, the more you think it, the more you think your way out of it. You've just got to do, see what sticks, kind of vibe. But yeah, that's what's going on at the moment. I came back from a holiday, or before I went on holiday, I kind of knew that's what I wanted to do. Things have been in the works since May, and I've been exhibiting art since February, March, running the art account since January. Seriously. So it's not a surprise, but it was just circumstances were I very much know, no longer just feel that this isn't right for me. And the priorities there are figuring out how I pay my bills outside that, how art plays into it, and more not how I fix myself, but how I'm going to take care of myself throughout it all. So they're the three main things. How am I going to pay my bills? How is art going to play into that? And how do I take care of myself? Because they're the three priorities I've got now. I've secured the flat. Sick. Love the view. Secured the cat. Love. Secured the lifestyle. Love. I do kind of need a new coffee machine, but now's probably not the time. Very much not the time. And it's keeping it sustainable, because this isn't just a 1 minute, 2 minute, second in the sun kind of thing. This is I can see this going somewhere, and it's where my soul is leaning into. So I'm just need to go with it and do things and just deal with what comes up as a teaching, as a lesson. So welcome to me figuring it out. Okay, so big boss moves. This is my business card up on the thing. I think you've both seen my business card before. You know what's really funny? I can hear Robert scratching in the litter tray. So I'm just going to close the door so I'm not disturbed by his smell.
You're talking?
Huh?
Should I mute while you're talking?
Yeah, go on, just in case there's any background noise. Big boss moves, because it's funny and I'm going to be my own boss. Ha ha ha. I'm moving to be my own boss. That's the whole fun of this, because clearly nobody else should have autonomy over me other than me. That's 4 streams of income. It's not necessarily that I'm getting rid of one. I'm replacing what makes up that one stream with another 2. One of which is the bottom left corner. I'm really excited about this interview because it's a cool art place for part-time. So art is the exciting bit. Yay! The first exciting thing to mention is it is looking very, very positive for the exhibition in August. How art will pay the bills. How a portfolio career works for me. This is more how I relate it to me. Obviously, I like doing fun and crazy things, So that freedom to do fun and crazy things is arguably the most important bit, because that's what keeps me engaged with life in general. My brain / me. A big thing that this is doing is it's not helping unnamed joint pain. Obviously, my doctors are useless. I haven't got any further than, yes, you're hypermobile. Yes, you've probably got a chronic illness. Do you want some pain medication? That's about as far as they go. By giving me more time freedom, more sleep, in terms of I'm not coming back from work and then trying to finish everything off for a market, getting to bed at like 2 a.m. and then being up at 8 to go and open the stall. It's more, because I can move things about a little bit, I can make sure that it's all prioritized and everything has its place. I love scheduling and I love kind of being in control of my own plan. So the more control it gives me over scheduling, all I have to do is turn up and that's it. Also, social energy and family and friends time has taken a huge hit with this job because I'm always required to be on call. I actually need the freedom to do that. And stuff that I can do from different locations is also a big importance there. Like, I was trying to take calls from Barcelona, create art in Barcelona, whilst also, fitting in visiting mum after I'd got back, and I was still getting texts and calls. How I feel, right? I feel really excited about this. I feel really engaged and kind of like I can do this. It's something that I really want to do. It's also one of those things where if I don't do it now before things get more serious, there might be more stakes further down the line. But also there is a little bit of that kind of shakeability, and the kind of what most people would call healthy self-doubt is not healthy for me, or is not always healthy for me because of the way my brain works. So I am working really hard to curate a mindset which will hold this move in gratitude and with the kind of positive vibe that it has. I'm not kind of pissing on my own parade.
The answer is just, I know my worth. Just being, if you're clear about your pricing structure, that's fine.
That's fine. What are you saying, Dad?
If you can't get criticism from your safe space, if you can't take that from your safe space, give up and be a road sweeper.
So the time scale I'm thinking is August is the kind of planning and the testing period. September is when it all seems to kick off. How you can support. I'm going to go from the bottom because the biggest point is at the top. I just want more time to feel supported by the people that I know already support me. Like this exhibition, I want to make family aware that I'm doing it. My main thing is I need my name to be out there and I need the brand to be out there. So as much as I'm trying to put my name into rooms that either I'm not in yet or I'm just about entering into, having people that are willing to speak my name in places I haven't even stepped foot yet has so much potential. I don't want to go, it has so much energetic power, but that's the whole reason I'm sitting through this call, is because that is my priority. That I want to have that, yes, not we're in it together, but look at what we can do moment kind of thing is priceless, period. Which is why I'm so kind of passionate about it. David Unverified? Yes.
Mum's just proved the point of you just said all that. These things exist on the doorstep in Blackpool. They do exist on the doorstep in Glasgow. They do exist on the doorstep in Amsterdam and Barcelona. It's about finding them. If Mum can find them in Blackpool, you can find them in Glasgow, Amsterdam, wherever they exist. It's not a go out and find the bloody things.
Yeah, I think you can do it from your armchair. And I know of course you're born here, I live here, your dad's local, whatever. But you've chosen to make Glasgow your home, so it makes a lot of sense.
So I've just had to tell one of my favourite people in work that I'm leaving, and it was really sad. And it was really sad because it's kind of the workshop and employability skills kind of development, and why I want to do that specific thing is kind of down to her. And I kind of went, it's thank you for like introducing me to these skills and these people, and how important it is for creative people to get experience and get their foot in the door. And I know I'm smiling, but it's actually because I'm like, but yeah, it was really lovely. And she said, oh no, well, I'm really sad to hear you leaving, but it sounds like, you know, what everyone needs right now and what you need most of all. Like, also, she has the name of my first therapist, so it's like, it's meant to be synchronicities. And anyway, so that's sad, but it's official and it's happening, and that's okay. People are okay to be sad because I've brought something great. I am okay to be sad because I've made some great relationships. I think the other part of the thing is, now I'm getting quicker and better at things. I'm kind of settled into the position. It's like, why am I leaving now when it's good? When I'm getting good? When I know how to do things? When I'm doing things for the third, fourth, fifth, sixth time? But I'm also kind of seeing where the kind of dips are, and that's the bit that I'm just not on board with. The rest of the stuff that I'm like, yeah, I know how to do this, that's fine, great, love it, would maybe be different if things were different, but they're not. So two things can exist at once. I can want to leave and I can have had a great experience. I stopped doing witchy fingers with my hands. I found out that was a neurodivergent thing the other day. ASMR. Well, 5 minutes to get ready for work, but I really need to get this video out before the exhibition, so fuck it, we ball. So many crazy things to cover in 5 minutes, but I have my first exhibition coming up and I'm so excited. It's going to be so cool. It's something I've wanted for a while, and it's kind of my big debut, if you will, because I like that kind of traditional vibe. It's like, this is my debutante ball of Glasgow art, which is fucking hilarious, but yeah, big, and I have a very DIY attitude about stuff like this, which is the whole kind of self-taught vibe. I've always done that, like guitar, well, bass, bar, a couple of bad boyfriends, and that kind of, why would I need anyone else to show me how to do it? Is it a trauma response? Is it effective? I just realised I completely missed the goop and moisturiser because I got too excited. I don't even know where the moisturiser is, so I'm just going to mix. Cool. What else? Yes, DIY. I think I kind of like that vibe with zines, graffiti, kind of Basquiat, mention Basquiat in every single video, but that kind of rough around the edges, almost more accessible version of expression. I think that's pretty cool, and that's what I want to echo in the exhibition. The kind of, you know, it doesn't have to be big, complicated. It can be an open conversation, and it, you know, just as a vibe. It doesn't have to be, it can be more of a gathering than a pressured, complicated environment where you just want to run away from. That's not what I'm trying to do. The idea is 4 days. We have 1 day as like the open, just set everything up, gather some people, take content, chill, it's a bar, you know. Then, because there's an event after that Saturday, or kind of in the evening in the space, I can't do the big live installation thing until the Saturday, but I've turned it into like its own event, which is kind of cool. So on Saturday, it's going to be open while I'm doing that, which is top secret, love. Oh God. I did this when I was on holiday and I was trying to do the like fucking Zoella thing, but I hate this. It's so fun. What else? Then on the Monday, I'm going to do like a spoken word event, because a couple of my friends are like really, really, really passionate speakers. So I wanted to get them on board. And there's a couple of people that applied that were interested in that kind of event. So a gal of the people. But not for long. So the kind of closing is the Tuesday. It's more of a like, come schmooze, come chat. I've opened it up to kind of networking and people coming in having conversations. There's a few events people. I think it'd just be really cool. I think it's a cool concept as well. So that will be going on, and then kind of final sales. It's also like the kind of schmoozy, that kind of vibe. Close the event down, and then go vibe. So we've got a couple. Oh my god, jump scare! I've just seen how close I'm getting to the camera. Ew! Why not just do it in the camera? Yeah, that is the vibe. This is really hard to do. How do people do this while talking? This is absolutely, I can see it. Stop swearing. The smudge isn't smudging, which is kind of annoying, but we can work with that. I hate emptying like kits out in the sink. It just feels so gross to me. So I've always got bags, and I did get given one of those like fold flat bags, but I think I had like a makeup palette break in it, and I just got too traumatized. So too traumatized to clean. I should put that on merch. That's brilliant. Oh, that's the other thing. So a couple of the things I'm featuring in the event, like big pizzas, love. Like big pieces, I'm going to be selling as prints through Shopify. So I finally got around to starting that, and then hopefully it's kind of I can integrate that into the event and get something good to come of that, because I've paid the subscription. Yeah, I think I'm going to move from Etsy to Shopify because it just kind of feels a little bit more me and a little bit more like, I've always wanted to build my own website and stuff like that. I used to do that in high school, primary school. I used to think that was so fun. I used to have like oh god, Hannah does makeup. Ew, oh my god, that haunted me through high school. I made it in primary school and then everyone found it and I was like, no, it's not me. No, it's like my cousin Hannah. Stupid. I think that's the other thing, just kind of owning shit like this. I so honestly do not care about like oh my god, no, people, oh, it's so cringe, so, you know, people-centered opinions. I don't have time to worry about that at this point. But I think that's the most exciting thing. So yeah, that's a little bit more like than I intended it to be, but that's the kind of vibe. It's DIY, it's collaborative, it's not taking itself too serious, it's a chill space. There's a bar, like just come get a drink, look, there's free tickets. It's one of those kind of pay what you can sliding scale things. If you want to support the artists, great. If you can't and you want to come down and chill anyway, there's free tickets. Amazing. Also, because it's my first one, it would be kind of stupid to like put like a huge, anyway. So yeah, very exciting. I think I'm going to skip wax because oops, time. Also, glasses are still broken, waiting for them. Thanks, M&S. Jesus. Damn, I gotta go. Okay, cool, vibe. Have fun editing this, future Hannah.